I'm about to show you a melodic bass lick that you can play on all minor chords in all genres. This video is going to have a couple of different chapters that you can navigate in a video player down below. First of all, I'm going to start by playing the same melodic bass lick in 5 different genres. And then after that, I'm going to go through the lick note for notes. Remember to visit my website where you can download for free the workbook, which is the tabs and the sheets and the backing tracks for this lick. Now, since it's for free, there's no reason for you not to do it. The only thing I would ask in return is that you consider to click the subscribe button to my channel. That will help me a lot. The melodic bass lick that I'm going to show you now is working on all minor chords, but specifically for this video and the backing tracks and the tabs that you can download, it's based on the E flat minor chord and the A flat minor chord. So now I'm going to play through 5 different genres, the same melodic bass lick on those minor chords. I know I played the melodic basslick with some variations there. That's just honestly because it's sometimes hard to just stick to the tabs and rather fool around and play some notes there. So I apologize that, but at the same time, I encourage you all to take the basslick here and be able to play it in different variations so that it suits the song more, or it suits your vibe more, so that you can make it your own. Is that what I'm saying? So I highly recommend that for everyone anyways. But to be able to do that, you need to be able to analyze the lick by itself, and the tabs are showing you how it looks on an E flat minor chord and an A flat minor chord. But not all songs have the A flat and E flat minor chord. So that's why on the top of that tabs there, you can see that in the video now, I've included the chord degree of the notes that I'm playing. So as you can see, it starts on the second chord degree and then goes to a flat 3, and then flat 7, 1, which is the root note, and then the fourth, and then to the flat 3 with the glissando, or the wobble, which I called in the last video. But thankfully some of my supporters corrected me, it is a glissando, which makes more sense. So the lick starts on the second degree of the chord. So if you find the root notes, you can decide for yourself if you want to treat that second as the actual second, which would then lead to the lick being played one octave below, or the same octave as the root note. So here you could go, which will be in one octave here. But what I do in the demonstration, and what I have written in tabs, is that I still call it a second since you go, but it's one octave above. So we have the E flat there, the root note, the 1, and then I find the second, which is actually then a 9th, if I'm going to be super correct. And then I slide the 9th to the flat 3, 1 octave above. And then I find the flat 7 and then the 1. And then we hammer on from the minor 3rd to the 4th. And then back to the minor 3rd, the flat 3. So it will become, right? So obviously when the root note is here, then it's going to be actually like a 9th flat 3. But like I said, if you want to choose to play that down in the bass range instead, to have that more of a bass line vibe, then you could go, which would be the same lick, right? You're just starting from the second note with the root note here in that scale degree. And the same goes to the A flat, which is just the same formula. And that is exactly why you need to analyze all of these licks in chord degree and using the chord notes with numbers rather than notes, because notes is one key or one chord specific, rather than learning it in numbers in a formula so that you can move it around on different chords and different songs, because you can't rely on only being able to play this lick on an E flat minor chord or an A flat minor chord. Then your options are going to be very limited. You can go, and then you have that glissando there in the end. So you slide in, hammer on, and then another hammer on, and then back to that glissando there. You can go back and forth. And some of the variations that I played when I demonstrated the lick in all of the different genres is that I played. So instead of just going back and then do the glissando, then I'm doing the glissando on the top note as well, on the 4th note. So I go. Let me do that again. Right? It works really well. So in that case, I mean, it goes without saying you need to know your minor chords first and foremost to be able to find, and the minor scale, to be able to find the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1 to find the chord degree and the scale degree. I hope you like this video. Remember to go to my website and find the workbook and the backing track so that you can practice this lick on your own. I hope you are able to analyze this in a formula-based fashion, and you can just hit me up in the comments below if you need any help. I would love to help you out. The only thing I ask for in return for giving the tabs, the sheet and the backing tracks for free from my website, I would really deeply appreciate it if you click the subscribe button. But of course, only if you like the video or like this channel. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully.